We recording, man. All friends, man. What's wrong with this guy, man?
He's just putting that. He's just putting live now. I see what he's trying to do. I see what he's trying to do.
What's wrong with this guy, man?
Hey,
what's wrong with
you
this
lot
guy?
give me a segue. I'm gonna take it. Yours.
Yeah, no, we'll have this chat. We'll have this chat all the time. Feel
free to have the chat now, man.
Like, it's like doing a pod with news of the world. Like he's just fucking.
This is good.
Hey, listen, we can have the chat now, you know.
We're all.
No, it's good, man.
Okay.
I'm good, man.
So we're all right. Then answer this. Then at least answer this. Business or pleasure, though.
Hold on 1 minute. I'm just trying to get my
what?
Business or pleasure, bro? Look at him. I'm making you feel comfortable now.
Business, isn't it? What do you mean? It's just business, bro. That's business, isn't it?
Okay.
No, it's like I said, whoever said he's up here spreading more than the good word of the Lord.
He is this guy, man. I don't know what's wrong with this guy,
you know what I feel like? Yeah? I feel like anyone that's late, man, they deserve cussing. So just look around and see who's not here. The only person I know for a fact ain't making it today is Tiny. Tiny's busy today. He let me know, so he ain't gonna be on. But the rest of them, man, it's the two brothers, isn't it? It's the two brothers, JD and Triller. These man, honest.
Isn't Triller working? Is he not working, Triller?
I thought that was Tuesday. You never sent that.
I might be. I don't know then. Tuesdays, Thursdays, all the same to me, man.
Yeah, it's the Chuckle brothers, isn't it? Both of them, man. You know what I mean? He was probably worried. He was probably worried there were going to be more hairline cusses today. So he just avoided.
That's all it is, isn't
it? Two seconds, bro.
He's avoided it.
What?
Nah, can't hear you, cuz.
No,
what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to leave and join again.
Nah, it's not working.
No. All you need to do, mate, is you put close the browser down, then connect them, and then you come back in the browser because this acts like a phone call. That's why I had to dip out and dip back in.
Yeah,
but it's up to you.
Don't worry, I'll leave them out.
It won't be long until we've got the full setup with the big Sennheiser cannons and the mics on arms and.
I know we're doing. I know. I said we'd kind of talk about sitcoms and that, and we'll get to that, man. But what are you lot watching at the moment, man? Just out of curiosity, just curious what you lot are watching.
I'm just watching that Welcome to Derry. But that's not a sitcom. But
I still ain't seen that yet. Is it good?
It's really good. Yeah.
Is it?
Is it the that's what's it called? It, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah,
Pennywise.
It.
Nice.
Getting shows how it came about, and it's good. That's the only one I'm really watching right now.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that. A couple people have mentioned that to me as well. Like, a couple people have mentioned that still. What are you watching, Blunt? What are you watching at the moment, man?
I've just finished Peacemaker that you put me on to. Like, I'll be honest, like that the second series, when it was getting going, it kind of lost me a bit because like when things start happening, like they're in different dimensions and this sort of after fuck off, I can't be. But like I stuck with it and I did enjoy it and like I'm glad I did. Fallout, I'm struggling with. Like I'm 4 episodes in now and I feel like I've been watching it my entire life.
Oh, come on. Listen, we'll get to that. Yes, big up Trimmer, man. He's saying Peacemaker as well. Bad Boy show if anyone ain't seen it. Bad Boy show.
Yeah, you're all right, Trim.
Yeah, man. But Fallout, like I feel insulted, man. Like, but then again, you're not into them kind of shows. So I like bro. I love a good disaster. Like anything that looks like it's going to take us, like the most scummy species off the face of the planet. Like I'm all in. Do you know what I mean? Like Day After Tomorrow, Armageddon, anything that's just like apocalyptic. I think yes, get in. But it's just with like. It's like when things start dancing back from like it starts off in the 60s and then it goes like 270 years later and then it goes and then there's a character that was there in the 60s and then it hasn't told you like why he's still like, How the hell did you watch? How the hell did you manage to watch Pulp Fiction if you can't deal with that?
200 years later.
This is the beauty of but Pulp Fiction takes different stories from different periods of time.
It's I'm just saying, you know you're watching him as a kid. Like it's just.
You see, when I'm watching Fallout and I see a certain thing and I'm like, right, how did that happen? And then later it will go back and tell you how it happened. That's all it is, man. You know what I mean? Just got to be patient.
It's not answering enough for me at the moment, mate, I'll be honest with
Fallout,
you.
and the other thing which you failed to mention is the dialogue is so well written in Fallout. It's so well written.
It's but you know, like, do you know what it is? I wish I played the games. Like I tried number 3 for like half an hour, but I feel like if I played the game, like difference, like The Last of Us, like I played both of them games, they were fantastic. The first series quality, the start of the second series, like if you have you watched The Last of Us?
I've seen them. I've never played it.
The second is it the second episode of series 2 where the fortress town gets basically invaded by the zombies, if you want to call them. What's the one where they're just under siege and the breakthrough and everything? That is one of the best episodes of anything I've ever seen. And then after that, it's just like the last 5 episodes, it just turned into woke nonsense. It was just about a budding lesbian like sort of romance, and I was just like, just eat them all. Go on, just eat them all, and then they can eat each other, and like fuck them. Like it's just, I don't mind it. It's just a case of like stop, like just no. Like,
for me,
anything like that, sort of like sacrificing storyline to slide in your little woke narrative. Get the fuck out of here.
If it doesn't fit within what the story's about, what are you doing?
Exactly? It's just like this, like excuse the terminology because what I just said, but they're just constantly thumbing it in.
Pose. Yeah, man. But no, I'll tell you what I'm watching at the moment, right? That's quite, sorry, Bizzle. I will ask you in a second, but I just wanted something. It's a comedy, in it. The Detour. I don't know if anyone's seen it before, but
this rings a bell. Is it English or American?
American, and it's like basically it's a couple and they've got 2 kids in it. They've got twins, a boy and a girl. And I was just scrolling through Instagram, and I come across a clip, and they're in New York in definitely an ethnic area, and it looks like they haven't been there very long. And the little boy goes, "You can't cross till the white man says," and you know, like we got the red and the green man in it.
Is that what you sent me on Instagram?
Yeah.
No, you didn't do it. No, Esty. No, it was Esty sent me. Yeah, he goes, yeah. He says that old black up. He goes, you can't cross until the white man tells you can cross.
It's what's his name? It's what's his name from Dexter, man. Surprise, motherfuckers. What's his name again, man? Dokes from Dexter.
Yeah,
Sergeant Dokes.
Why is the kid dressed in like a sort of like budget like Halloween naval uniform?
Yeah, because they were meant to be flying, and he wanted to.
Yeah, that's he's dressed as like a pilot,
but they end up not flying anyway. But listen, some of the things that happen to the dad in that are just brutal. I'm telling you, bad.
I might.
You know what it reminds me of?
Because I enjoyed that clip.
If I was to say, if you ask me, what is it similar to? I'd say The Hangover in terms of the comedy. It's that sort of comedy all the way through. Like, it's mad funny, man. If you ain't seen it, watch the Detour. There's 4 seasons at the moment. I'm on season 2 at the moment. Yeah, it's funny though, man. Like, so funny. Honestly, I don't want to sit here and ruin it because I know you ain't seen it. Quote you stuff, but there's no point. You need to watch it, man.
I'll give it a bash. Anything that drags me away from fucking Fallout, to be honest with you. But yeah.
What about you, Bizzle, man? You watching anything? I know you're always out on the road working, man. Like, what are you watching at the moment apart from the football?
Yeah, honestly, not much, man. Strictly come dancing. Nah.
No.
But
look at him. He tested the waters there. He tested the water. I know you're watching that, man.
They don't test the waters. I love a bit of Strictly, bro.
Yeah. He did. He paused.
Don't get twisted, bro. I love me a bit of Strictly, bro. Don't get twisted.
Wait there a second. Bizzle,
pleasure, man.
Biz, I can't help but notice, right? Even though you thought it was, you keep having a quick glance up, and I'm thinking, is there a TV there? And seeing as though it's 9:10, is he locked into like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of this fucking fake jungle?
I bet
he's got the app and everything votes for all the fucking bush tucker trials and that.
I love the way he's offended by that, but Strictly, that's all right, man.
Bro, hey, don't touch Strictly, bro. Listen, man. Nah, don't get me wrong, man.
I
I love
can't
my.
watch it. You know what cracks me up about it? Yeah, it's the way they dance
Well.
with the cheesy grin on their face, and it's just like fixed. It cracks me up, bro, every time, man.
Nah, I love me a bit of shit. I like ballroom, man. Nah, I do salsa myself, you know. Salsa and a bit of bachata and thing, bro. I don't get twisted, man. I like my dancing.
Is
Yeah.
that where you got that? Is that where
You
you got that
got
suit from?
Nah,
I bet you that's where you got that
one.
picture. Do you know? I bet it was right now. That picture you seen him looking all smart. I bet if we turned around, there was a big sequin phoenix on the back with loads of frills and everything.
Nah, no sequence, bro. No sequence. You know what? I tell you what, I did start watching. I don't know if you guys are into anime and stuff, but I come across a series the other day that looked interesting. Or a couple episodes in Splinter Cell, bro. You remember that game? Did you play
I
Splinter
played
Cell?
the games. I played the game Splinter Cell. There
Yeah,
was
I used to love that game, man. That game was bad.
Yeah.
Yes,
That game was
Splinter
sick.
Cell,
Yeah,
Splinter Cell and Siphon Filler.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I come across a series that I think it's a couple episodes.
I saw that
I
a film
watched a
of that,
couple
man.
episodes.
I swear that a
You're
film.
alive.
I know. I ain't sure about a film. Was
Long
there a
time
film as
ago.
well? I don't
I'm sure, yeah, a few years back they had a film. Splinter
Is it?
Cell.
I'm gonna have a
Oh,
look for that.
okay.
That game was sick, man. I used
You
to
know
Yeah,
what? That rings a bell there, actually, bro. When you're saying about a film, like but I sometimes get mixed up between Splinter Cell and do you remember Siphon Filler again? It was like very similar. Like
I don't remember that.
like the
I don't
protagonist
remember
was
that
called
one.
like Logan or something. I'm pretty sure they made a film of that. But Siphon Filler was a quality game, PS2. Like, but, it was like espionage, a bit like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna rein it in a second. Right after this. I just realised we hadn't done the opening credits.
I forgot we hadn't even started.
Back on the Don't Gas podcast, got with us, got live with us, Bizzle, Blunt. I'd say apologies for JD and Triller, but they don't deserve my apologies. They should be here and they're not here. I won't say what I want to say, but anyway, they ain't here.
What did you want to say?
What I always say. Nice.
You know where he is, don't you? He's off somewhere cleaning his meat.
Listen, this brother is sleeping. I guarantee you tomorrow when I chat to him, he'd be like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry, man. I fell asleep." I know he's sleeping now. I guarantee, because otherwise he'd be commenting in the chat, innit? I was gonna say,
like his hairline, he's not present. Yeah?
Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, try and support what we're doing, man. Obviously, more support we get, the further we can take the channel and that. So do the easy thing and just hit the subscribe button for us. Yeah, man. So I wanted to kick off talking about sitcoms. So I mean, we all watch them. Funny enough, me and Life was chatting before this, and it's like, you know, we were like, right, what have we really watched? But when we started going through it, there's so many that you forget about that actually qualify as sitcoms. But what I really want to know, how does the UK stack up against the US when it comes to sitcoms? Does it come close? Is there just a few that can kind of hit that grade, or are the American sitcoms overrated for what they are? Blunt, I'll start with you, man. What do you reckon?
I've said to you before, like, I mean, I was brought up on Only Fools and Horses. Some mothers do have them. Open all hours, you know, like proper, like old school British comedy sitcoms, as near as the knuckle as they were for the time that they were made. You know what I mean? Like, but I've said to you before, like, obviously Friends. I fucking love Friends. I'll just watch Friends. You know, you can guarantee there's an episode on TV whenever you put on, whether it be Comedy Central or Channel 5 or like, there's always an episode of Friends and you can watch it from any given point, and I love it. But after Friends, they're sort of like, I think what happened is with that, like, sort of like the elongated ones that run more than 5-6 series, they stumbled upon a little formula, and this isn't just sitcoms. This is all American television, whether it's Deadliest Catch, Ice Road Truckers, but they stumble upon a formula, like a template, and then they just fucking stick with it. forever. And then that's why I say, like, when like with big, like a lot of the American sitcoms, like you look at it and you can just see, right, there's the setup, and the punch is going to be bump, bump, bump. Yes, I was right. And it just seems, a lot of it just seems like just obvious fucking, just like I say, obvious humor. But there's a reason why the Americans are trying to remake British sitcoms and the Brits aren't trying to remake American sitcoms.
But I have to ask you, not just you, this is to put to everyone. Yeah, they're trying to remake British sitcoms, but apart from The Office, what's worked?
Well, it doesn't, because it, like, well, look what they've done with Shameless. Like, Shameless over here, a fucking brilliant show. But they didn't just take the concept of it like The Office did. They remade it word for word, shot for shot. And if how they're going to think that's going to translate between British humor and American humor, because our timing is completely different. And they've got no sense of sarcasm. You can build an entire fucking sitcom character just off sarcasm in Britain, but you can't do it in America. Like, they've done quite well with Chandler Bing, but the problem, every character they do it with now is just fucking Chandler.
But that put me off watching The Office, the American one, because when I thought I'll give it a try when it first came on, and when I saw the opening episode was literally word for word the same, I was like, nah, turned it off, didn't even bother, didn't go back to it ever. Like, I don't know. What do you reckon, Life, man? You reckon are there any UK sitcoms that you reckon that kind of stack up to the American ones?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing what Blanc was saying is true. It's like it's the humour, that the humour's different from ours. So things like Only Fools and Horses, there's certain jokes that we'd find funny, they probably wouldn't find as funny, but they've started to connect to some of our things like I think, what do they have over there? Things like Mr. Bean and that back in the day, they kind of
they're trying to
connect with that. They
about
kind of
that.
relate to that kind of stuff. But I think our humour is a bit different from theirs, so we kind of get theirs, but they don't get our kind of humour sometimes, what we find funny in that sense. But to me, like Only Fools and Horses, Real McCoy, like that was classic. You know, Desmond, you know, I mean, I think we've got some that are good, but I think they dominated more for sitcoms. I think America dominates the market more.
Dominated
when it comes to
man, you're our resident Bayesian, bro. When in Barbados, what are they showing more?
American sitcoms, because growing up, I never even knew about Only Fools or Horses or nothing like that. And the only thing that was popular in Barbados was Mr. Bean. And whenever Mr. Bean on television, the roads were clear, bro. Everybody in the yard watching this guy, because it was hilarious. Do you know what I mean? And nobody's never seen anything like that. You think it is, so how's this man not talking and just like so funny? But like at the same time, like Blunt was saying, there is like a template for the American comedy, but like I'm sure there's sitcoms that you guys have probably never even heard of. Like, I mean, I don't think Blunt would have ever watched Good Times. I don't think he would have ever watched like 227 or Family Matters and stuff like that. And them shows are hilarious. You know what I mean? So I mean, growing up, like I said, growing up in Barbados, our influence was more American rather than European. You know, so like the only shows I remember, that there was one called Yes Minister or something like that, and that one.
Yes, Prime Minister.
Yeah. It was Yes Minister, and then Yes Prime Minister.
Yes, Prime Minister. Yeah. I didn't watch it. Like, it was
it was just, for me, it was just dry. Like, but Bean was funny though. Bean was. Yeah,
do you know what? It's funny though that Life mentioned Mr. Big. So I thought that had a bit of success in America. Of all the things that you wouldn't think translate over there, like that's why they started putting him in like Hollywood. And it was a long time after like the series and episodes had finished over here. They started getting him over there, and that's why they started putting him in the movies. What, the Bean movies, where he's going across with, where he's like, you know, he's going like that in the car and like. But
what's he called?
do you know what's Johnny English, which was that was the James Bond parody type thing. But they had the actual Bean movies where he's playing himself, he's going across. But you know what's funny though? You're asking Bizzle there what British shows they had in Barbados. Bro, you can't even get an English channel in fucking Paris. Like, you go anywhere, Gran Canaria, Turkey, you can't even get English TV in Europe. Like, I don't know what you're expecting in fucking, like,
but the difference is they're not an English-speaking nation in France. Yeah. So you can understand.
Well, we used to get one called Are You Being Served as well. I remember that. Is it?
Yeah,
Are you
I remember
Surf or
that.
something? Yeah. That wasn't too bad. That was alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shock
I'm
you.
just
I'm
saying-
gonna shock you, man. Now, yeah. A sitcom that I just never got into. Not that I never find it funny, but I just never watched it. I watched like the odd episode here and there. My wife and kids. Just never did.
Oh,
That's funny, man. You should have
Yeah.
wow. Wow.
I know.
Like,
I know.
It's
are you
not
about with are you about with
My wife.
are you about with fucking
listen.
what's he called? Is it
Really,
Damon
man?
Wayans? And
Damon Wayans, yeah. It's not that I don't find the Wayans brothers funny. It's not that I don't find it funny. It's not that I ain't seen their movies. Like you know what I mean. I was watching their movies from way back in the day, man. But I don't know why. I just never really watched My Wife and Kids. I never really watched it at all.
Yeah.
What about In the House?
That was decent.
Sorry?
That was decent.
Do you remember? Do you remember In the House? LL Cool J.
Yeah, I remember that.
Again, it's another one I didn't
I didn't
really
watch
get
that
into
one.
watching. No,
Yeah, but it was around about that period when it was like sort of My Wife and Kids came like sort of just off the back of it, when it was like Bravo and Trouble and that on fucking NTL or Comcast, wherever it was in town. Thought it was Virgin. But
yeah.
I
never really watched it, man.
It's like Martin.
No.
I thought you was gonna say
Martin.
So hang on.
Moesha, that kind of era.
Yeah, Martin.
like sister and all that shit. I didn't bother with that. But
What about
I like My Wife and Kids.
Bizzle? Did you know about Desmond's back home or not?
I didn't say for you if you know what Desmond's actually up, man. Like, of course you know what
You
Desmond's,
said you didn't get nothing, man. All of a sudden he's remembering all these British sitcoms. I'm just saying.
But Desmond's really British, though? Come on, man. It's not really British.
Yes,
though,
it's based in Peckham. Yes, it's British. You don't know.
Yeah, but well, you would say it's British. I would actually say that Desmond's is more about my experience as in the Caribbean guy living in the UK. I wouldn't say it's actually British. I would talk about for me. That's the way I see it. I don't really see it as British.
Like he had kids that were born
British
here.
experience.
And in fact, apart from he had a few characters, Desmond, Portpie, Matthew, Shirley. Everyone else is British in the show, bro.
Oh, you can't fuck with Portpie, man.
Yeah, listen. Most of the characters in the show are actually from the Caribbean, or you only got the one or two African brothers in it. Most of the show is everybody from the islands. So it's literally my experience. It's like watching my experience on television. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't really see that as being a British show, like, you know. Idiot. So, yeah.
Nah, man, that was bad. I was in primary school when that came on, man. Was
it a Monday night? Or was it a Thursday?
Now, man.
It was definitely.
I think it was a Thursday. It was
half eight on Channel 4, wasn't it? I used to love the Desmonds, man. That was quality.
A real
do you remember Bread?
Yeah, but again,
Bread
not one I really watched.
Yeah,
not one I really watched though, as well.
Wasn't too bad.
I remember that still. I'll tell you a show, that I thought was proper funny. I don't know if any of you lot say. Did any of you lot watch Peep Show?
Yeah.
Bro, it's such awkward comedy. You feel so uncomfortable watching it, but you can't stop watching it. It's just mad funny, man. Mad funny. I forget the guy. Who are the two guys in it again? What are their names?
It's Mitchell and Webb. David Mitchell and Thingy Webb. Like it's But do you know what they like? That David Mitchell, he's fucking genius. And did you ever see the episode? It was a Christmas one where he was ripping into him about not getting the turkey, and he just couldn't get a word in edgeways. And then when he opens the fridge, he's got this like super special turkey that's like got all fucking like trimmings and dressings and stuff, and he's all looks and he goes, "Oh well, then well, obviously, I'm sorry."
Nah, bro, it's the first scene where he's going home and he's getting bullied by the kids on the way home, and they're just bullying him. Like, it's so funny, man. Like, he just looks so awkward. He's trying to be so polite about it, but he's just letting them bully him. Like, and I'm talking like these kids are like 12 years old, 11, 12 years old, bullying a grown man on his way home. It's so funny, bro. When I saw that, I just got hooked on it. Definitely one to watch, man. Definitely one to watch.
Did you ever do Game On?
Yeah. But
BBC Two, Samantha Janice.
After the first season, though, when they changed the actor, do you know why they changed the actor?
Yeah, he went off he got scouted for Hollywood and that, and then basically, like, he went off to Hollywood to like start a movie career because he looked the part, he's a decent actor and that. And I think it was, when he was doing his Robert De Niro bit, someone watched that in the first series where he's like pretending to be fucking taxi driver or whatever, and then someone seen that and scouted him. But do you know what actually happened? He ended up joining like some sort of band or something, I think I heard. Don't quote me on that. But also, and I don't want to get sued for libel, but I think before he actually, because they take them over, it's like, when like football teams take promising youths and sort of just keep them in the fucking youth setup or the reserves for a while until they're ready. They've done that with him, and I think he just got caught up in the party lifestyle in Hollywood a bit too much. And it was just from that point, just fucking done. But I like the replacement. I like the replacement, mate.
When I was reading about it, what I read was that because he got scouted by Hollywood, he then priced himself out of continuing. He was asking for too much money. That's what I heard.
Right.
And then they ended up changing the
makes
actor.
sense.
And for me, it was never the same after he was.
You didn't like the second match?
Nah.
Oh, no, I admit, I love all three series of Game On. I really do. But I think that was one of them where, like, so sometimes you only get like a certain amount of season. Obviously, Ricky Gervais, apart from Afterlife, he'd only ever do like 2 series and a Christmas special of anything. Like, I think with Game On, it had run its course. And if they had a stretch to a 4th series, it would have just been milking the same jokes over and over again.
Yeah,
so they dipped out. They dipped out at the right point. But
here's a question. Here's a question. Hang on, we've got a comment here. 1 second. Tiny. Yes, Tiny. Big up, bro. Tiny. Yeah, man. No. Do you reckon, like, what American sitcom can you put next to The Office? Because The Office, for me, has got to be one of, if not the best British sitcom. I can't think of anything British made that's better than The Office. It's too funny. What American show can you put
better than I'm Alan Partridge?
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
man. Over Alan Partridge. I would. What American show are you putting in The Office?
Sorry, man, but The Office is not as funny as Mr. Bean, though. Mr. Bean is
for me, mate.
Yes, it
come
is.
on, mate.
Nah, Mr. Bean is the
Mr. Bean was funny when I was young.
Man.
Mr. Bean was funny.
It doesn't matter. He was listen. Man, Mr. Bean is the funniest thing.
No, the difference as well. The difference is that you would have been watching it not knowing who Rowan Atkinson was. We already knew who he was. Yeah, and we've seen other things that.
It don't even matter.
That's not
his
exactly.
So I'm just saying it for just pure comedy. That's all it is.
If you put a vote out to the British public, I guarantee they will put Blackadder above Mr. Bean in terms of his.
Yeah, there would. I agree. I agree.
I've not even seen that. I just thought Mr. Bean was quality, bro. Because and up to this day, there's nothing.
The Office is next level, bro. The Office. Okay, here's the tester. Open to America. What did better?
What Mr. Bean did?
No, not even close.
No.
The Office is one of the biggest sitcoms in America. It's one of the biggest ever sitcoms there. Plus, Ricky Gervais skyrocketed. And I would argue.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Rowan Atkinson did.
Don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong. I love The Office. I think The Office is quality. Like I up to this day, you remember Leon? Me and Leon used to talk up to this day. We used to about them jokes, man. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, nah, Mr. Bean was just too funny, man. Like, yeah, I've not seen anything.
You're not a freshie anymore, bro. There's other things.
Do you know what, right?
There's other comedy, but there's nothing like Mr. Bean. Like, you know, name me another comedian that can go. What episode where someone that doesn't speak?
As in silent.
That is not funny, like that doesn't speak. That doesn't actually have any kind of dialogue.
No, he's unique in that way.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's on a different level, bro. That is different level for me. I just respect that. Like, I respect that craft.
But I would say that comedy is more. It's more juvenile than The Office.
Yeah,
The Office is comedy mindset. Right? It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. It's just different.
Yeah,
bro.
I get that, right? I get that, right? But you know, there's people that I would.
When everyone's leaving the building, the lady in the wheelchair just leaves her.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what? It's the way he looks. He says, he goes, this isn't worth it, is it? You know, it's like obvious. And he looks at the camera and goes, obviously, like in a real fire situation, we take her all the way down. He's like, they just fucking leave her there just on the threshold. Do you know what it is as well? It's what's perfect as well. They don't leave her at the top of a flight where she can just wheel herself back through the doors of the office. They leave her in between flights where she can't go up and she can't go down. And then she sits there with her hands on her knees and just the way she looks at the camera, you're just like, it's unbelievable. But do you know what I want to say about Mr. Bean?
What American sitcom competes with The Office?
I think I said 2.5 Men. I remember Buxer, you got me into that. 2.5 Men.
2.5 Men is funny, man. That is so funny. Blunt's not a fan though.
Ellie, no. Don't take me out of context, right? Early on, Charlie Sheen, and then but after a couple of series, like I said, everything Chuck Law's involved with is that fucking template, that formula that I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I get
every single thing. Everything he says is just basically it is literally just like the sort of when you have like the sort of the colouring books when you kid. It's the same fucking picture, and for different shows they just use different colours for the different parts.
I prefer it to Friends though. I prefer 2.5 Men.
Oh, that's controversial.
No, I do. You know what it is, yeah? You see Alan, right? Alan's character is so funny.
Hey, man.
No, it's true. Alan's character is so funny. He's so weaselly, and the fact that he's such a freeloader. The episode where he's at the restaurant and he forgets his wallet.
Yeah, that's funny. That
just going to the bathroom. Listen, that was so funny, man. Alan, and he's got no shame. Alan's got zero shame about the way he is as well. Like, nah, man. I don't know. I think if I'm given a choice right now, we're gonna watch Friends or we're gonna watch 2.5 Men. I think I'll watch 2.5 Men.
2.5 Men's funny, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You ate my sandwich. I don't know, man. Friends just gives it.
You know what?
I don't know, man. Friends gives it.
I never got into Friends straight away when it first came out.
Oh, I mean,
I watched it and I liked it immediately. That's probably why I kind of gave up 2.5 Men.
That's the same with me. I mean, people used to go on and on about it, and that was like, for me, it didn't even look like it would be funny. So I didn't tune in. But like, no, it's like, you ask people who was the funniest person for you. You can't really decide because they all brought something to the table. Even Rachel used to bring something to the table. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
Biz, watching it last night, right? Do you remember the episode where Phoebe and Rachel are going out, so they make Mike and Ross sit in the apartment together? And
I saw that the other day. I was
watching it last night. I was watching it last night on the secret platform. Like, but you know, like one of the bits where, like, where she phones and she says, like, if the phone rings, you have to intercept the phone call. He's like, not my house. Because when he answers the phone, and he goes, yeah, and then he goes, oh, it's for you. Ross is staring at him, and just when he gets the phone, he looks at him and he goes, I don't know what just happened here. Like,
that's it. I don't understand what just happened there.
I don't understand what just happened there.
If you rewind a bit earlier, it's when he comes back and he's like, you just left. I was like, no, there's such like them two together just got nothing to talk about.
That's that awkward comedy you're on about in The Office, isn't it? Like, you know, that's sort of like, and the Americans didn't really know how to explore that by just basically silence, uncomfortable silence can be funny, but with Americans, they sort of like they have to fill it with any dialogue they can think to write.
The American Office and Shameless. I think it's just two different types of things, man.
It's like when Brent stops talking and just looks at the camera, and he's just got that look on his face, and he's not saying a word, but it's just so funny. It's that
look he does like under his eyebrows in the camera. He just starts. It fucking kills me every single
It's
time.
interaction with the other guy. What's the regional manager?
Do you remember the
The
chicken
regional
suit
manager.
where he had to wear the chicken suit and he found out that he wasn't that they were going to be closing it
No,
down?
it was the Emu, wasn't it? He just had the sack for comic relief. It was comic relief on it. It's like the bit where he kicks off about Lenny goes, would Lenny Henry be getting this sort of jip off French? He goes, fuck off, I'm trying to save some Africans. Fucking unbelievable.
He's too funny. I do like Jeremy.
I've got another question. Arguably, is one of the funniest people from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Jeffrey.
Yes, absolutely.
Probably one of the funniest characters, yeah.
He was so dry. His humor was so dry. So dry. It's funny, right? The place I used to work at.
You know what I used to
work at, yeah? Hold on. This is how famous he is, yeah. Place I used to work at, yeah. It's a call center I used to run. And the doorbell would go. And whoever got up to go and get the door, everyone would be like, Jeffrey, like that. You know what I mean? He's just like, he's such a memorable character, man. Sorry, please, man.
No, I was just saying he was always on time with your one-liners, isn't it?
That's what it was. It was one line, wasn't it? Like, do you remember the episode where obviously Will thought he was getting the better of him? And he just looks, he goes, Master William, you're such a wanker. And it was like that's
the only insult they could
sneak that in. Yeah, but they could sneak that in.
They think we say. Have you noticed that on American shows? They always use that word. Like, that's such a big word that we use. I don't remember really using that word, man.
Yeah, but
except for when I describe Alan Partridge, because that's what he is.
Yeah, but that's the thing with the C bomb. Like, the Americans are very, very touchy about the C word, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but we almost use it as a term of endearment, like the Australians. You know,
they're so scared of the C bomb, but they're so comfortable dropping the N bomb. Like, how come they can drop that so casually, but with the C bomb, it's like, oh, what did you say? What did you call? It's like, oh man, It's weird, man. I'm sorry if there's any Americans watching it
every day. Like,
you lot are weird sometimes.
That's it. But that's like comparing. Nah, it's not the same, bro. That's like comparing the word mate to the C bomb. You know what I mean? It's not the same thing. Mate, you know what I mean? Like, for us, because that's part of their language in that sense. You know what I mean? So
not always,
but
not always, man.
Don't be so confused about the Americans being mixed up, right? Because you are literally talking about a country that sell alcohol and firearms under the same roof. So don't worry about like what they're confused about, what words are more offensive and that. Because, and I don't care if any of them are watching the fucking Tapped.
Nah, man. There's a couple more. I just wondered, did anyone here watch the IT Crowd, by the way?
No, do you know what? Stop. Literally, I was about to say earlier on. I didn't bother with it for years. Two of my friends were telling me, watch this. And I didn't really like what I'd seen of what's he called? Richard Ayoade on panel shows and stuff, but I'd never seen him act. But I like that. Is it Chris O'Dowd is the other guy? And like, I thought, you know what? One day I thought, is it 2 or 3 seasons? Well, however, it's quite a quick chat watch. If you want to just binge watch it, and I just got hooked on it straight away. Like she plays a great. Jenny, is it Jenny, the office manager?
Yeah.
I might be wrong, so I've only watched it through once, but
I know
the role. But I tell you what, mate, bro, when Matt Berry comes into it, right, and he's trying to raise awareness about boss-eyedness. Fucking hell, man! I don't know why, but he's trying to raise awareness about people with cross eyes, like boss-eyedness, and like.
That's the funniest scene in that whole show. The funniest scene in that whole show is when they're at the theater and the guy's using the same. But it's when Richard Ayoade turns around and he's working at the bar. It's like, how the hell did he get there? He just pops up out of nowhere, bro. I was crying when I saw that.
I don't know, man.
That's Wimbledon. That's Wimbledon Theatre. You know that, round the corner. Yeah, Wimbledon Theatre. That is. where they shot that.
Oh, okay.
I like the fact that like he won Countdown, and then like basically it turns out that all the winners of Countdown are in this like big mad underground secret society, and they just have to like fucking debauch animals, like fucking quality.
Definitely worth a watch. Now I'm gonna say this: what have we spoken about most today? UK sitcoms.
1 second, bro.
Way more than American.
Hold on a second. None of you talked about the in-betweeners, man. You don't find that funny?
In-betweeners is one of the best, bro. I don't know how that's going to say.
But I tell you what, like, you know what, that's a good point, Bizzle. Let's talk about the in-betweeners, because that's another one that they tried to remake, but that fell flat on its fucking face in America. That got cancelled after 3 episodes were aired, but they shot 6, so they had to air all 6. Like that just didn't translate because American kids, teenagers, like I don't get me wrong, some of them walk into schools and shoot all the friends, but by and large, the most, they're not allowed to go on and talk like that. Do you know? Like I just had one time I was just toe fucking the other one, like how we made.
Nah, that's funny. The in-betweeners, there's too many. We can do a whole podcast about in-betweeners. It's that funny. It's that funny, man. Nah, there's too many lines from that. You know they're meant to be getting back and doing another show, innit? I don't know if it's a movie
I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know whether it's another series or a film or have you. What's Esty on about here? What Bookstar?
Sorry, we got a comment.
It's Esty who was on the other week. Like, what's he on? Is he on about the IT crowd? I'm disabled.
Yeah. That was it. Yeah. That was it. That was so funny. Listen, that whole scene in the theater was so funny. So funny, man. Right, just want to, while we got time, because we're running out, quote unquote, I'm not scoring anybody on this, but I just want to know who said this. Yeah. So I'll just flash it up on the screen real quick. So, first one, my life is like a romantic comedy, except there's no romance, and I'm just laughing at my own pain. Who does that sound like to you?
That sounds like Chandler Bing now.
It proper sounds like Chandler Bing, but it's not him. Who else could it be?
Who that is? Got a clue?
You should definitely get it.
Who?
You can't it up again. My life is like a romantic comedy, except there's no romance, and I'm just laughing at my own pain. That describes one of the characters that we've spoken about today down to a T.
What is that? Is that from The Office? Is that Gervais?
It's not Gervais. Look at the words, man. My life is like a romantic comedy, except there's no romance, and I'm laughing at my own pain.
Is that Charlie Sheen in that 2.5 Men?
It's not Charlie Sheen. It's
Alan.
Alan. Yeah. That's Alan, man. 2.5 Men, Alan Harper, man. That describes him down to a T.
That is a bar, that though, to be fair.
Next one.
He was the funny character, man.
If money talked, mine would say goodbye. I don't know if you get this one. It's not an easy one.
I've never heard that before in my life.
No, I don't know.
Would you say, Bizzle? Would you say? Who said it?
It's on the Desmond, is it?
Does it sound like Desmond?
I ain't sure. Port 5?
Yeah, Port 5.
Either Desmond or Port 5.
Oh, what a show, man.
Oh, man, that was funny.
Because I say that people saying it.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out. That's an obvious one. I think.
That's Fresh Prince.
I don't know, man. I got 20 so many
Not Fresh Prince. You're in the right ballpark. You're in the right ballpark. Martin. Yeah, it was Martin in Martin. Yeah. That's totally something that he would come out with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next one. I don't live by rules. I live by principles, and one of my principles is to always follow the rules. Who said that?
I don't know.
That's an easy one, man. Blunt, you're letting me down. Come on, man.
Put that one up again.
Is that a hint that it's partridge?
It's not partridge, actually. No. I don't live by the rules. I live by my...
Del Boy. Del Boy would say.
That's going to be David Brake, then. Come on.
No.
It is David Brent.
Yeah.
It's got to be David Brent, bro.
Oh,
100%. Yeah.
Next one. If you ever need me, I'll be in the kitchen pretending not to hear you. Easy one.
Is that Friends or something? Probably, isn't it?
I'll throw it up again.
It sounds like Friends, doesn't it?
I'll be in the kitchen pretending not to hear you. We've spoken about this person.
Would say, innit? Sound like
Who would be in the kitchen though?
Monica.
And if I said it's not Monica, who else that we've spoken about today would be in the kitchen?
Ross. No, what? Who?
Jennifer Anderson.
I didn't say it was Friends. I didn't say it was Friends.
Oh, you didn't say it was Friends.
Out of everyone we've spoken about today, who is going to be in the kitchen?
Jeffrey.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Jeffrey line, man.
Fine, yeah.
Now, that's a typical Jeffrey line as well. All right, last one, man. This is probably
who's gonna be the kitchen, yeah? That's me, sir. Mr. Muscle can pick up that food, yeah.
This next one probably the funniest line out of all the ones we've seen today. You can't get chlamydia twice. It's like chickenpox.
What? That's definitely 2.5 Men. That's Charlie Sheen, isn't it?
It's not 2.5 Men, you know. You would think so as well. You would actually think so.
He would say.
Yeah. Who else could have said that, man? What show? What show is that from? That's an easy one.
I don't know.
I'll give you this one then, and then you'll be like,
"Is it in between us? Is it in between?
Yeah.
It's not in between. Yeah, is it Jay?
In between us.
Oh, in between.
Yeah, is it Jay Cartwright? No, it's not.
Not Jay.
It was forward.
Neil.
Yeah, that's it.
The only one dumb enough to come out with something like that, man.
Do you know what, Ray? Do you know, if I was doing these quote story, if I had to get the in-betweeners one in, would just be the line, like you'll know it as well, where he says, "It's all right, I've squared it with her, Dad. He's calmed down now. Just try not to rape anyone on your way out."
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that line. Hey, life, man. You need to watch the in-betweeners.
I've watched a few of them before, but I wasn't like watching it religiously like every week.
Hey, the movie.
He was the funniest one.
The movies are good as well.
The second one's a bit contrived, isn't it? But the first one's fucking brilliant. But even the second one, it just has little pearls like everywhere. But like you can't beat it.
What's it? White line? Is it called White Lines? With the two guys from In Between Us. What was it called again? White Gold.
White Gold. Where they're selling the fucking double glazing.
Yeah. I thought that was funny, man.
How funny is it where they're over the road and the prank call the guy who runs the rival business?
Man said that. Man said it should be an easy one, and everyone lost every time. Hey, they were easy, man. It ain't my fault, bro.
Well, we were here.
Yeah, exactly, man. Listen,
what
man.
What did my always say in the comments heckling, bro? Like, what's wrong with this man there? Yeah, get his face in front of the camera as well, isn't it? Start heckling, bro.
We always get heckled by the guys that's not on the show, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what?
I can't make it, and then kind of comments.
Do you know what's messed up though? It's like, I mean, Tiny said he couldn't make us. That's fine. But we've got Triller in the comments. We've got Airsty in the comments. They're all just sat on stage watching us, just like fucking join us. Like, you know.
I don't think we've heard Triller in the comments today. Or have we heard Triller in the comments? I don't think so.
Or JD. Triller?
I think them man,
do you know?
Them man didn't want to make themselves targets.
Yeah. Nah,
they didn't want to make themselves targets because let's be honest, if they'd have come in the chat today, yeah, if they'd have been on the chat today, we'd have been cussing them, innit? So.
He's at home scrubbing his meat in the sink.
Pause. Yeah.
Getting in between the hooves on them cow feet. His toothbrush.
Listen, man, been a good pod. Safe Bizzle, safe life for being on again this week, bro. Safe Blunt. I've been Buckstar, and we got one more comment before we go. We'll let Tiny get the last word in. I would have spoke about food and washing meat, no diddy. And on that note, we're gone. Pause.